Yeah, using this example, we need to do the conversion using the exchange rates. So in the first case, we don't need a conversion because it should be 1:1 ratio. But in this case, we need to do a conversion. The conversion must be done um, using the exchange rates. So let's see what is the exchange rate from USD to USD to Euro. So here it shows USD. When you convert USD to the euro, the exchange rate is 0.85. So let's say if you need to buy 1 euro with the USD of 1 USD is equal to 0.85 euro. €85. So this conversion, when we do conversion using USD to euro, then it's called a direct conversion. So because our functional currency is a euro, yeah, so since our functional currency is euro, so this will be called a direct rate, yeah. So to get the indirect rate, so this is called indirect. So to get the indirect rate, you can use, let's say, since it's already 0.85, so maybe you can take 1 divided by 0.85. This is your indirect rate. So it means if you take euro, 1 euro is equal to how much is the, let's say, yeah, euro to USD. So you can see 1.85 here, it shows, yeah, you can see. When you do, it's around coming as a 1.18, so it's rounding up here. So you can see this is how indirect rate will be derived. So this is called a direct rate. Yeah, hope this is clear. And the other one we call as a indirect rate. 1 minute. Okay. So now let's see what is the system setup. In our case, here we are taking a company code 0055 from the SAP. So I'm going to show you. So how the conversion is happening in the system. So it takes some time to go into the details for the system. So to check here, so you need to go to the financial accounting global settings. And company code, and here there's the currencies. So you can see the currencies, additional currencies, and parallel accounting. So these are where here is the currencies. So you click on the define additional local currencies. So now double click on the company code. So it just show a warning message. So you can see here. So click OK. Just ignore these messages. Click enter as. So now you can see here where is the company's code is set up here. So our company code is set up here. This is a first local currency. So here in our case, to give you a better example, what I can put side by side. Yeah. So here just put exit unit. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so now I have here a different screen. So I just go to the currencies first. So this is the exchange rate, and this is IMG. So I close this screen. This is some more screens are open. This is additional currency setting. So under the additional currency, this is a valuation which is actually I don't need it, so I will close this. Okay, so here in the system what is actually done you can see. So they have a parallel currencies in the existing setup. If you see, this is the one where you define your company code currency. So this is called a company code currency, which is a 10. Yeah, so you can see here, which is a currency type. So this is called currency type. So in this case it will be a 00 for the document currency, and this is a 10 for a what you call for the company code currency, and you have another one called a group currency. So let's say 30, which is a group currency. So in this example, you can see here yeah, so this is where let's put it aside here. Yeah, so here you can see the group currency. So this we do have a hard currency also, so we can maintain the hard currency also here, and which is a hard currency. So which is called 40. So now in the case of a group currency, same euro. In the case of hard currency is USD. Yeah, so these are the parallel currencies. Okay, this is in the system for the company code what we have here. So now when you do the conversion, what is the rate should be used? So for this one is posted originally like this, and this will be converted. So what is used here, you can see what is the basis, and source currency. This is called source currency. In this case, to convert to company code currency is here. You can see the transactional basis. You can see here. This is where let me just give you a quick here. So if you look into this two is actually where you are converting using a transactional currency, which is here. So this is where is the transactional currency is used to do the conversion to the local currency. So this is the currency which is used to do the conversion. So now in the case of a group currency, okay, this is a group currency. So when you do the group currency, they don't use this and they don't use the original currency of the document, and they use which is a company code currency. So this is a functional currency. They use the euro to do the conversion to the group currency here. So to do the conversion to the group currency, they use this is a functional currency. Then they will put it at the value here. So what will happen? This is how the flow is going to happen from here to here. Then the flow will happen from here to here. So this is where. So in our case, company code currency is same as a group currency. So this is how you can see the translation date. So what should be the basis for the translation date? So usually every document when you're posting, whether it should use invoice date, what date should be used for exchange rate conversion, whether you need to use local what you call the to do the conversion, which date. So you can set whether the date should be a translation date or a document date or a posting date. So this can be set inside the each of the currency type definition here. So you can use, and another one here is this one. So here you can see what should be the source currency. Yeah, so you can see you can put the source currency in translation, taking transactional currency as a basis, and translation taking a first local currency as a basis. And you can set this, but in our case here, so in our case here you can see this is a for the company code currency, and the second local currency is this one. They are taking as a company code currency. So what they are doing, and here from the document currency, original currency, it will transfer here. So where you don't see it here. So in the case of euro to in the case of converting the company code currency to euro, then the system will do the conversion from here to here, and again after that also from here to here. So this is where the conversion will happen. In the case you can see here the source currency. Yeah, so hope you understand the company code setup for the currencies. So you should be very careful when you're doing the setup for the company code, and once you do this, and you can do a change of the translation date after the go live is really needed, and I don't recommend. But yeah, it's a few changes can be done, like whether you want to change from document date to posting date or a translation date. But I don't recommend to do the change for a translation currency or a source currency. So hope you understand on these currencies here how the setup is done for the SAP. Yeah. So now in this case we understand the basic steps here. So currencies, in the case of exchange rates,